Remember when blue jeans were all the rave? When khakis, skirts, and jeggings were the latest craze? What about when cutoffs graced the front page? But we are done with all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Buddies, guys, gals, and pals, let me be clear. We need to shed the needless thread. We need to undress your southern mess and let freedom ring. It is time to stop covering those cheeks and show the world that you're as caked up as they say you are. Welcome to Pants Not Included, the podcast that's so free-balling that even the slightest breeze graces the nether region. It's true what they say. The clothes do indeed make the man, but taking them off spikes the conversation. So whether you're into boxers, briefs, or wearing your girlfriend's lingerie, join us as we bear back today's latest news in the tech world. Let's start the show.
You're about to learn a lot of stuff.
I don't know what said.
This got so off track.
She taught me something.
Unzip your pie crusts.
This is the Pants Not Included podcast.
You called Alex out in that
My
one,
face is
wearing his
so
girlfriend's
fucking red. I
underwear.
can feel my face heating up, bro.
You all right? You all right?
Don't be nervous.
She wishes she had these underwear.
No, you're wearing her underwear.
You're wearing her shirt for a damn
She
sure.
does. She doesn't wish she had those underwear back.
Not with them doo-doo stains on it.
Can you stain a string?
Yeah, you heard of floss?
You very well can.
You think Quick Draw Deichman's got enough time to pull down the underwear when he's taking a shit? Flosses right
Split
through.
it in two.
Yep.
He just pulls it to the side.
It flushes easier.
I got
that
two
way.
toilets. I got two toilets and I use them both at the same time.
You don't have enough ass to use two toilets at the same time.
While I'm standing up.
You just have like a filtration system that splits it in half.
No, the string. What do you not understand about this? Have you ever played with a Hot Wheels Mega Ramp toy thing? Speed track?
What does that have anything to do with butt floss?
Just never mind. I don't even know.
He was traumatized as a child. I guess so. Jesus. You remember when you had a Hot Wheels track as a kid and somebody touched your butt? No,
Pastor
just
Dave.
me.
You ever put a Hot Wheels track in your butt?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that was the original gerbil tube.
I mean, I feel like if you have one of the like little booster things too close, it's gonna end up as a bad time.
Lord. Is it?
I mean, I've seen the ones. I've seen the ones where they go through like the loop de loops and then they shoot up in the air. You probably just stand over the top of that.
I mean, Ryan Dunn had a toy car in his ass and he's dead now.
My favorite part of that skit
Way to
was
kill the mood.
Was the doctor just like, you go home, you don't tell nobody, your girlfriend, your boyfriend?
I mean, the car's not what killed him, but he is dead now.
Well, technically, never
I
mind.
mean, the car was definitely a part of it.
Not the toy car.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Paul Walker.
Yes, both. Agreed.
Both.
Paul
He was
Walker was
killed
my
by a
hall
tree.
pass.
That's a weak hall pass.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Have you seen Into the Blue?
Was Ryan Gosling your backup?
Is he still your hall
How
pass?
did you know? Yeah, it's all right to crack open a cold one every now and then.
All right. What?
No, not my hall pass. No more. Not down with necrophilia.
Digging's hard.
Makes one of us.
That's all you're worried about with.
Yeah. They won't let me drink and rent a backhoe, so yeah, digging's hard.
I thought you said it gets hard. And,
Nope.
like I thought
said
you
both.
were making. I thought you were making a rigor mortis
mean-
joke.
One comes first, then the next thing. I mean, as soon as you crack that casket, you get a little whiffy whiff.
Hell yeah. Something about embalming fluid, dude. Just turns my crank.
Eau de toilette. That's French for toilet perfume.
Very good. Why do you know that?
Okay.
This guy over here. This guy
Because
over
it's
here
on the
act like he
back
did
of
go to fucking
every
Hera.
fucking bathroom air freshener.
I just realized what your shirt said. Now that you're leaning
Yes.
back far enough.
This man just proved to us that he's taken a shit one too many times with a dead cell phone. So you just pick up whatever is close and start reading it
Wait, what? Wait, what?
to learn what you de toilet means.
Oh, I thought we were talking about my shirt. I was like, oh,
That too.
so feminists were created because people ran out of phone juice on the toilet?
No,
But
it was
we're on a
created
different
while someone
page.
was on the toilet.
Blumpkins got it.
Yeah,
Tech
that's it.
news.
There it is.
Is that a good segue?
Someone's going to be happy about that.
Shout out, Jason.
Speaking of shout outs, shout out Josh.
2.0.
Let's not do this.
Why
Dude,
not?
It was something. It was
You
something.
have a better
nice.
mic now.
It was something nice, and you ruined it.
Sorry.
We just miss our
No,
friend.
you're not. That's the problem.
The only person that deserves a shout out is Javi.
Actually, you know what?
Javier.
Shout out Matt. I didn't hear you breathe that entire monologue.
I didn't.
Well, you should
so
turn
my
your
face turned
headphones
red. Wait, you heard me breathe?
Oh yeah.
Don't.
I'm in your room.
Ooh.
I was trying to make him feel good about himself, Will.
That was Quisp.
It was cracking me up when we were doing like the pre-checks and all that stuff. I just heard it.
Oh, yours didn't
Oh,
come through.
that's
Yeah,
some good
we got
noise
all that.
cancellation.
I got my mic.
You're doing good.
Proper.
So does Matt.
Wait,
Wide open.
Love to the mic and still wouldn't pick
did
it
that
up.
come through?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, it did. Actually.
Yep.
Got my mic set up proper.
Content.
It's not proper unless you let the squeaker on through.
Oh, it's warming up.
I have to say,
Where's
I
your-
do miss one thing. What the fuck's the pie?
That's what I was about to ask.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
God.
you. God, I was
Wow.
wondering.
Well, we lost a member.
That's okay. We only lost
not-
like 50% of people who actually talk, so we're good.
Oof.
Wait,
Oof.
Alex makes
I'm-
up.
Oh, that's gonna be a
50%
I'm
of
the
those?
other 50%.
That's
That's
a pie
fucked,
from
bro.
a restaurant.
I just flawlessly delivered.
I can't give you the
greatest
name of this
monologue that has
beer.
Happened in the P&I podcast.
I can't give you the name of this beer, but when I drink it, I'm like, oh, crikey. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Is it the one that's Australian for beer? What is
That's
that?
ooh,
Is that cherry?
sour
Two
cherry.
slices.
Sour cherry. All right, so
Ooh.
we're just gonna sit here in silence for the
Yeah,
next
can
about
we get
40
can we get
minutes.
some
while we just
ASMR,
watch-
Alex?
I think we're going to talk about pie.
See, this is when you need that left and right channel.
Unzip your pie crusts.
Oh,
Pull out your cherries and begin rolling it between your fingers. Feel the
Oh, wait.
juice come out. What?
So tech news. Talk
Yeah.
about that, right?
We have
Something
tech news?
about Samsung and moons and shooting it. I think Samsung has shot the moon,
Yeah, old
Yeah.
Dennis.
possibly with a missile.
We know Apple can't. Oh.
So, well, yeah. But R.I.P. Bezos and his penis rocket.
Is that what they shot it with?
Probably. So Samsung incorporated some AI into their cameras, and they base it off their marketing, saying that you could take a high quality picture of the moon, and so like that was the marketing for the AI and for their camera. But people noticed that you could trick it and just show it like a white dot on a black screen, and it would think it was the moon, and then like fill it in with random images of the moon. So basically, their night camera really sucks. They just use AI to make put random stuff on the moon when you take a picture, and it's not really the moon. It's just random images. And that's like what all their marketing was based off, and it was garbage, and people found that
Is it
out.
for something recent? Or has it been like all their phones? Because I've seen them advertise their phones like where it shows people like zooming in on the moon versus an apple, and then it like the apple zooms in.
Yeah, it's
about.
recent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's using AI to fill in what the moon really looks like, but it's not the camera's not actually that good. It's just basically photoshopping it itself and making it look like the moon, but it's
Yeah,
not
and
the
I
moon.
wonder about that because I know a lot of things. Like I know one of the reasons why everybody thinks like the iPhone camera is so good is the fact that they have post processing that is just fantastic, and some of that does use AI technology in order to post process. But I wonder as far as like if they're doing a proper overlay over the like I said, I think it's the difference between like what you said where people are shining just basically a bright light at it, and it's just like, oh yeah, here's some craters kind of thing.
It's
That's really
also
what it's doing.
Big difference.
apparently it's also doing the same thing with like the Milky Way. It's like helping dust the clouds in the constellation to make the Milky Way stand out more.
But I like I
My
said, it's
Milky
always
Ways
one of those
never
things
looked
that
like
just. God, what a fucking fat person thing to say.
Eats Milky Ways, dude.
Oh, we're talking about space. I want to talk about candy.
Alex is eating pie.
Milky
That's
Way's
different.
trash candy, dude.
What? I love Milky
I haven't had
Ways.
Milky Way in a while.
You had
They're better than
Snickers, Three
Snickers.
Musketeers.
Ugh.
There's
Three
so
Musketeers
many,
are better than
Butterfinger, Reese's, and that was just in the past hour on my drive home.
so many more way farther delicious candy bars than Milky Way.
Top
Yeah.
30, go.
I don't eat candy, so
That's a fucking lie.
I really don't.
I can
Me
see
either.
some-
I know you can't tell that I winked because of my lazy eye, but I winked.
half winks don't.
What do
count.
you? What do you
No,
mean,
it's
Alex?
just- it's
How
just
can you
fast.
tell he doesn't? He eats candy.
So fast. It's fucking quick draw.
Let's talk about this.
I can see the peanuts in his beard right now. Or he's got
Peanuts
crabs
aren't
on his
candy.
I was about to say. I was about to say.
Peanuts
they're in
are
Snickers.
fucking nuts.
face. Yeah, but those are in Snickers and Paydays and
They're in
All the other
everything.
shit.
That doesn't make them a candy.
They're not in the Milky Way.
yeah, that's
true.
why it's superior.
No,
That's
Three
why it's a
Musketeers.
shit candy.
What? Oh, Snickers are the worst.
I
The
don't
only
know,
thing
they got-
worse than
they
a
got the dick
Snickers is
vein.
like a almond joy or a Mounds. or
Ugh.
whatever.
Ew.
My man
Literally-
said nothing worse than a goddamn AK except a nuke. Chill. Why are you comparing fucking almond joys and mounds to Milky Ways? That's way
No,
too
Snickers.
far. Oh, Snickers. Regardless, like Snickers is not that great. It's not that bad. It's not a goddamn almond joy. Chill.
Yeah, I hate almond joys.
Chill.
That's what you go to.
I'm
You
with
look,
you,
you
Joel.
built like an almond joy.
Banana.
Hey,
Hey,
shit
his
on
hair's
top.
now got that little mound on top. Like almond joy.
Like on the back of coconuts. Coconut looking ass. Uh-oh. That's
almost
what's
lost
his
Matt there
name
for
was
a
going to look like a what's his name was going to look like a banana. Jules trying to look like a coconut. Except it made into his whole body, not just his head. A boy
Built like a
ran
bowling
out.
ball.
Oh, and you got 3 holes on the backside of you. With
He's
fingers in them.
starting to look like
Wait.
Someone's
Wilson.
about to strike out.
Starting to look like Wilson, dude. Bald all the way around with a patch of fur on top.
Except
Look
no
around,
one's
sounds
screaming
like
his
Castaway,
name. But no one's screaming his name.
looking like Wilson from Castaway, dog. Old Wilson looking ass.
Please stop staring at everyone like that. Please stop.
For those of you listening in at home, Jules making a stupid fucking face. I was also mocking Jules just then.
I know. I've been
He
waiting for
followed
Nick
us.
to. I've been waiting for him to say, "For those of you listening and can't see us."
Nobody's listening to this. I know
Well,
better.
not yet. It's just us.
We haven't had our marketing guru market us yet.
Yeah.
Shout out his TikTok. Just kidding.
We just need people
God,
to understand
don't.
that Alex is basically a discount Theo Vaughn, and then we're good to go. We made it.
Great value, Theo Vaughn. I'll take it.
Clover Valley, dude.
Well, that's a
That
little
dollar.
low.
I'm shooting
That
for
Dollar
a,
Tree, Theo.
I'm shooting for a discount Bobby Lee. I'm just waiting for the time that I shit my pants.
I Bobby
I'm
Bone.
hoping
You
it
missed-
comes. I'm hoping it
He
comes
has
soon.
long hair, though.
You're a discount, Mr. Clean.
I mean, I can fucking.
You are
No
a discount,
beers.
Mr. Clean. So we're gonna do a cosplay special in a month, and Will's gonna be Mr. Clean.
I'll grow out a fucking mullet for that.
For what?
How much do you cost, Will?
Oh,
Huh?
How much do you cost?
Cost what? What are you
350.
talking about?
Anything? What are your services discount, Mr. Clean?
I ain't cleaning shit. I barely want to
You
clean
don't
my
have
own
to.
asshole.
We get a bidet.
I thought about that.
It's
I
so
feel like
nice.
I feel like I would play with it way too much before I actually use it properly.
The bidet or
Yeah,
your
so
You're
butt
gonna
like
butthole?
sit, the bidet. You're sitting there going to tell me that you're going to have something that sprays
Okay.
water in your bathroom where there's tile and stuff, and you can probably get away with it, and you're not going to play with it a little bit?
random thought.
What are we still talking about?
Never
The bidet?
used a bidet.
It's
Alex, do you
gorgeous.
have one?
Yeah. Sometimes I just sit
Okay.
there for 10 minutes scrolling through TikTok.
No, you
I
don't.
have
Power
a-
washing.
No, you
Poseidon's
don't.
kiss.
What do you mean, no, I don't?
You are there and then off the toilet in 10 seconds.
I have
Yeah,
a
when I
very
need to be.
creep,
I'm not shitting
creeping
for 10
suspicion
minutes.
that old Dennis turns it on when he jerks off on the toilet. Is what I think.
He likes
The
the tickle.
little jet on the old.
I play the
chili
Stranger
ring.
Danger, but with my numb legs. Whose legs are these?
Sits on his hands
Those
for
are-
5 minutes, kicks on the bidet, and goes at it.
Grab my strong hand.
Prostate ain't there for no reason. It's there
No,
for
I've thought
God's
about.
pleasure.
I have thought about switching to a bidet. I'm just
I have
scared I
as
might
well.
like it a little too much.
Do it. It saves you so much time and so much toilet paper. Especially when you got the
just don't
messy
know.
ones.
I don't like. I don't. I feel like just because I haven't used one, I don't have any faith in it because I've taken
I feel
some
like Alex
nasty shits.
has his on 100% of the time, and it's just like that broken water fountain at school. It's just constantly just like spraying a little bit up and falling back into the toilet.
The thing about
I
Alex
got
though
that
is
thing
a
on
like,
water
power
pitcher.
wash mode.
it's not fair because Alex has ball bearings for a colon. That thing just shoots out. All right, he's over there playing American Gladiator with his colon. All right, it's not fair.
I keep that thing on high pressure. I can feel it in my lower intestine. It's getting in
You're
there.
gonna get fucking colon cancer from pushing that shit out, my dude. How's the hemorrhoids
What if
going,
I push
my
it
guy?
back in? I don't got any. There's no stress down there.
Are you just all bored out?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
a
wait.
50
Not that I would
cal.
know.
I think everyone in this room knows.
That
Yeah,
boy
even
is
you.
wide open.
We know.
Like that
We
time
all
you
know
tried
from
to.
Key West.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that time you tried to jerk off to prove you couldn't get hard.
Yep.
we
You
were
did that
walking
down
back
there.
from the bar.
Yeah.
You definitely did that.
I'm not denying it. I just don't remember it.
That was wild, dude.
We do.
I don't.
We
I
said,
think it
oh
was
no,
happening
Alex,
behind me.
please don't.
Let's just say the chickens weren't the only cocks walking around Duval Street.
About the only thing that I remember is Alex, fairly drunk, waving the goddamn knife around, talking about it. I'm gonna take
I
that.
don't
till
remember
the
that
morning.
either.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that till the morning. Put it to the side.
Listen,
Your God,
There's a lot of things you
fucking
don't
belt knife.
remember from that
It was
trip
a
that
rough
you're about to
time.
find out.
it was a rough time. We'll preface everything by saying I had a lot of Xanax, not like a lot at once, but Xanax and some other stuff. It was a rough time, all right? So there's some
Hold
memory
on.
loss, okay?
Hold on.
Use that defense in court and tell me how it worked. I
We
know I
need to
murdered the
preface-
girl, but I had a lot of Xanax, and it
We're
was
going to
tough
preface
time
that
for
with
me.
it was prescribed for one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have lots of meds that I'm
The
prescribed,
other
okay?
illicit drugs weren't prescribed, but we won't talk about those.
There weren't any.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, tickle, tickle.
I
Really
vaguely remember falling out of a porta potty.
What?
So amazing.
I don't remember a porta potty.
Jesus.
That's a
You
Porta
don't
porta
potty.
remember
potty?
me about to literally just
You
purposefully
remember
piss
the-
myself on the way
the-
home?
the group of guys
Oh,
that
yeah,
stopped
yeah,
us and
yeah.
were talking
Yeah,
about
I
like, oh, you're
remember.
here on your bachelor party, and me and you were like stumbling
Yeah.
down. We're like, oh my God, how funny would it be if Alex or if Matt was in this porta potty? He fucking bust out of that thing instantly. I was like,
I
oh
remember
my God.
Dude. Oh, that was the best piss I've ever had
I bet.
in my life.
I believe it.
I was half a step away from just saying fuck it and standing there and pissing myself.
It's okay. I'm sure those people down in Key West understand. They just get up Saturday, Sunday morning, and they just wash off that sidewalk because it just got to smell.
I'm
like
sure,
death.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I also remember a damn street brawl busting out that night.
I
Was it
vaguely
that night, or
remember
was
that
it-
too. I don't know if it was that night, but it all kind of meshed together.
It wasn't that night
wasn't
because
that
that was
night,
that
yeah.
was the night that we shut down Dirty Harry's,
Yeah.
spelled with a U.
Hurries.
Shut it
Place was
down.
awesome.
That's what I was saying. Dirty
Yeah,
Furries.
we walked out as they were closing it.
Yeah, no, it
Was
was
that the
literally
rooftop
the lights. The lights went down. The band went away, and they were like, "You have to."
Oh,
leave."
because I paid them to play chicken fry at the end.
Yeah, we did,
Yes,
and those
yeah.
fucking girls were looking at us like, "What the fuck are these goddamn hillbillies? We're fucking dosey doing."
This is like a-
That's
Dosey
art.
donut.
This
I will
is more
say-
like a hair metal cover rock band, kind of
Yes.
like leopard type pants,
Like
and
some
stuff, and-
80s shit.
Yeah, they had like
They're-
a Venmo thing, and I got their very last song to be our.
Isn't
I was
that
about to
West
say,
the
Anthem.
lead,
there,
the lead
there
singer?
was very few songs that I would say are like special between two men. Goddamn chicken fry with me and Alex.
Last time you heard that, you
It's
got rolled
special.
out of the bar
I was about to say,
instead of on
I
your
was
own feet.
Dead. Not this time. By my own power, walked out.
Actually, for
Not
real
because
though,
you
that,
had to.
that band did actually really good that night. That was fun.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
played some good songs. Wasn't the lead singer had like long hair and like a tank top that he shouldn't have had on? And
Oh,
some,
it
like,
was-
fucking
he was-
spandex pants, like
He
full on
was
Scorpion
Poison.
from the
Yeah,
80s.
no, yeah, I was
Or
about to say Poison,
yeah.
Scorpion out of like early 80s,
Hair
late
metal,
70s.
100%.
It's great.
They
So,
played some
apparently,
Nickelback and
someone needs to explain scooters. Mopeds.
Scooties?
Scooties?
Two-wheel
Catch a
vehicle.
ride.
I don't know.
Okay,
all-
so-
first, should we show our tattoos?
I was about to say, I don't know that I can get my foot up there. Ah! No. I tried.
I like
He's gonna break himself.
My hamstring just about exploded.
R.I.P. Will.
All right, I'm good.
You talking about Scooty Gang?
Jesus, I
gang!
still don't.
Gang, gang.
I can't show mine
I mean,
because it's
you
on my
can.
ass cheek.
I was about to
It's
say,
on
you
the-
can.
it's
You're
on
just
your
gonna have to
hip.
have. You're gonna have to have Jewel just be like,
It
"For
is on
those
your
people
hip.
at home."
It
All right,
is
I'll
on
show
your
it then.
hip.
For those of
Ain't
you
gonna bother me.
at home that want to see,
Yeah, see,
Oh.
that's not that bad. I
Yeah.
get away with that on Twitch.
Yeah. Now,
Well-
for Townley's, on the other hand, on his scrotum, I don't think
It was
we can show
rough.
that one.
It
if
was
we
rough.
zoom in, it'll just look like a wrinkly elbow.
took three of us to batwing that motherfucker out so they could tattoo it.
Mhm.
And man, did it feel great.
We did
Most
some
actors
trimming
gotten
while
in
we
a
were
long
down there.
time.
It's nice. They had to shave it first. I didn't even have to shave it.
Yeah.
I will
Coming.
say,
tried-
as much as you're joking, I would not trust that guy that gave us the tattoo to shave my balls.
Nope.
Can we
Have you seen
look
the
up the
tape?
name of that guy so we can call him out
Oh,
on the
that
show
was
for being
It was
a piece
Turtle.
of shit?
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it
good
was
old
Turtle.
Turtle.
Yeah, don't let Turtle in Key West tattoo. He'll charge you like
He's
your
probably
entire
not
life
even there
savings.
anymore, bro.
No, I bet he's still there.
In case you
Um,
needed a warning, don't let a guy named Turtle tattoo you. in
There's
Key
only
West.
two tattoo shops there. That's very likely that someone would run into that guy.
If
He
you
was
see a guy
there
with
for
a
fucking-
ponytail and a braided beard named Turtle, probably stay away.
He was there.
Like
for
your parents
fucking
told you.
18-year-old chicks coming down there with their parents to fucking get a goddamn butterfly tattoo.
For $800.
Yeah. So to explain the story, we all decided we wanted to do a walk-in-ish, like we were willing to wait like through the day or whatever. Tattoo in Key West. We wanted matching tattoos. And we'll get to why we chose mopeds later, but we chose mopeds. We provided the guy the art, and he literally didn't have to do anything but print it out on his little deal and tattoo us five of us. And it's literally not even
We each
2
got
minutes.
charged What
it
did
was
each of us get charged?
$1,200 for 5 of us. I mean, some of us got a little bit of extra stuff, but like even then, it was like
But
It was crazy.
but altogether, the visit was an hour long.
yeah,
Hour
it took
and a
long.
half.
It took longer for him to position and apply the stencil than it actually did the ink work. It was just an outline. It was a very flat
That he was
two-dimensional
provided.
scooter that he was
yeah.
provided.
I gave it to him. He didn't have to do anything but print it off on his little paper, and it was like I want to say it was $1,200 for the 5 of us, and so we didn't tip him. So I was like, you just made $1,200 an hour, like even with your supplies and like I know you have to change needles and all that shit. Like you made $1,000 off that. So and then we didn't tip him because I was like, guys, this is insanely priced. Don't even do it. And then he was pissed off and was like bitching about it.
And he was also he was bitching the entire time doing the tattoos, even before
Oh yeah,
like
He was-
tipping or anything.
As soon
so
as
that
as
kind
soon
of
as
added to
Alex,
it as well.
as soon as Alex was like, "Oh yeah, I want it on like my lower hip," he's like, "Oh yeah, well like normally we fucking charge more for that." And it's like, "Bitch, you should have brought that up beforehand."
yeah.
Fuck you
I
want
said
it's,
from
on
I
us?
his,
wanted
it's on
it.
his hip, not.
Yeah, it's not even
you're
like an ass cheek.
dude's. Yeah, it was wild.
Their website's terrible. I can't even find social media. I'm pretty sure it was Paradise Tattoo.
That sounds right.
Turtle. Don't do it. Probably don't even go to that shop.
Yeah,
and
go
then
to the
he
other
was
shop.
complaining. I asked him if he could readjust it, and he got mad about that. And then, like, I don't know if I said make it bigger or no, it was the shark. So me and Matt, which we'll get into, got sharks tattooed on us, and I asked for mine to be a little bit bigger. And granted, this is literally like what is that, like 2.5 inches maybe? I measured that with my own.
I'd say about 4 or 5.
Yeah, that definitely
It's about
8 inches.
average.
That's what we tell our women anyway.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he said he'd have to charge me more to make it bigger. And I was just like, Jesus Christ,
That
turtle.
was wild. But to kind of go into the scooters a little bit more, and I guess the tattoos in general, why we chose what we chose. We all went to Key West. It was for a purpose, but now we just look
You
at it
can
as a
say
good
it.
friend trip.
You can
It
say
was old Dennis's bachelor party for like 7 or 8 days.
Alex thought he was happy with one vagina. Turns out he wants more.
that's
Yeah.
not what happened at all. You piece
Well,
of shit.
we found out he wasn't happy with one vagina for the rest of his life in the middle of the trip.
That's not. Never
In the
mind.
grand scheme of things, that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah,
No.
grand scheme. Grand scheme.
Good summary.
Like,
Probably end
I
this
thought
right
you
here.
guys were my friends.
Guy needs to go to Badussy Anonymous, dude.
Mm.
No, but so when we got there, we all rented scooters for the week, and that's kind of how we got around because Key West is a very small island. I think
Alex
we
got
drove
around a different way, but
we
anyway, sorry.
drove
what?
around. We drove a complete lap around the island. You could do in what, like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah.
It depends how much
Oh,
fuckery
boy.
was around.
Depends on
Will.
whether
I mean-
Will almost got ran over by a Porsche.
Very close. Turns out,
Never seen
Don't-
Will almost die.
don't put your left hand on the right side and then try to scratch your leg and then hit a little manhole and react like your left hand's on the left side because you almost die.
Also, don't do
good
that while
advice.
you're next to $100,000 vehicle.
A Porsche tried
Within
to eat me.
inches.
A Porsche tried to eat me. Put it like simply.
I'm pretty sure your tires kissed.
I kicked the tire. It wasn't our tires
You-
kicked. I kicked the tire to get away from it. That's all right. We're gonna talk shit about that, and we'll talk about fucking Alex's burnout.
Yeah, I was gonna
That
say. I mean, at least he
minivan-
didn't actually
That
hit it.
Oh, yeah.
minivan.
It
That
was
minivan
a
does
rental.
not deserve that. It doesn't matter.
Dodge Journey. that Dodge Journey got more than it deserved for sure.
But I was smiling the
good
whole
shit, though.
time.
Nothing was worse. Like that entire thing sucked. But nothing was worse than me and Matt staring at each other as the owner walked up and opened the goddamn door and pulled some shit out of there. And we're just like looking at each other like, do we say anything? Fuck no. And then you came back and put your number on the window. We're like, all right, we're good. Out. You left.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Skedaddled from that.
God.
Oh,
We're
man.
just hooligans on terrorizers on them things, jumping
Dude,
them
that
off
was a
curbs,
blast, though.
trying to slide them
Gang.
sideways to gravel.
We had
Oh,
like
Every
yeah, I didn't
stoplight,
try.
Will slamming on the brakes.
I didn't
That was good,
try.
too.
Tires
We had,
I
squeak.
had that bitch sideways a couple times. When
we had
came
like
back that night
30-yard
after the-
skid marks.
I was about to say that time we came back from the second time fishing, I had that bitch sideways. Scooty gang!
We were
Yeah.
all hyped up from the tornado.
Oh
was
yeah,
water
that
spout,
fucking
dude, that
water
was
spout
awesome.
was dope. Even though I didn't catch a
That whole
anything.
that was a bucket list thing, by the way. Like I've always wanted to go fishing in the ocean and never had the chance to, and we did it twice. So
Was it nice catching
appreciate-
something?
it was very nice.
Was it nice to pull something in and fucking be like, oh yeah, I caught this and yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
So we
I
went
wish I'd have got
fishing
in
with
on
a
the
guy.
tarpon.
That was. Wait, why didn't you get in on it?
Because you had it the whole time. It didn't
I
fight
thought
as
we all
much
three
as-
had poles. Well, I had a
No,
small
the tarpon. We only had
You
two
brought-
poles out during the tarpon, and we let Will hold one most of the time because he didn't get to catch a shark.
I didn't catch
the day
anything.
before or
It's-
earlier
don't
that
say I
day.
didn't get to catch a shark. I didn't catch anything. I dealt with fucking kudas cutting my line the entire fucking night, and then Alex is just like, "Oh yeah." I'll
I
fucking-"
thought
and
you
it's
caught
like,
the snapper.
No, I didn't catch anything.
That was Alex.
I think I caught that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch anything. That's
I
why I
think
have the
definitely
guy.
Alex.
That's why I have the empty hooks on my goddamn calves because I didn't catch shit.
Yeah. So we go out with
Hey,
this
dude.
guy named Jaeger,
Get good,
Captain Jaeger.
Shout out Jaeger. Shout out Jaeger.
dude.
Literally
That
the
shit,
best.
yeah, that dude was awesome.
He was the best. I don't remember the name of the company he's with, but I'm definitely gonna hit him up.
I'll find
Um,
it. I have him
and,
on Instagram.
So it was me, Will, and Matt out. We already went fishing once and caught a bunch of bonita. All of us did. That was more of a like trolling, and you just reel it in real
That doesn't
quick.
count. That doesn't count.
Yeah, nothing crazy. But it was really good to eat. We all ate some of us ate a live heart out of one.
Don't talk about that. He's still mad.
Wait, is it Matt that didn't get to do it?
Yep.
Did Matt pause his video?
I don't know. He looks dead to me.
Matt's dead.
He looks. He
Jesus.
actually looks
R.I.P.
like
Matt.
very, very
Oh,
concentrated
God.
on taking a massive shit. Like it's also
He's
his
gone.
eyes. His eyes are so tiny on my screen.
Oh,
All
there's
right.
Matt.
Oh, hey Matt.
Oh, there it is.
We weren't
That
talking
was
shit.
weird. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. But
You
we were
opened
not
up
talking
Chrome
shit
and-
the entire time. You're great. You're awesome. All right.
We
Were
love
you
you
guys
guys
looking
look
on your
normal.
phone?
Yeah, so me and Will got to eat half a bonita heart straight out of its chest. How was it, Matt? Did you get to do that?
Yeah, I had a little bit. It was. I mean,
I thought Matt
don't
didn't
really-
get any.
no, I got some. It was
Was
tiny.
it Will that didn't get any? I thought I
it
ate
was
half
all
and someone
three.
else ate the other half and someone missed out.
No, Matt missed out because he cut it in
Really?
half, and I didn't know Matt was like right behind me.
Oh,
just, like,
that's
ready to
right.
go.
Because I was right
I just,
behind
like,
you.
You ate it, and I popped it in my mouth, and I looked back, and Matt's just like, "Oh, okay. I didn't want to be part of this bro moment, anyways."
We caught like 20 of them. You could have got another heart.
And, well, the thing is, like, the guy was like, "Oh, I'll cut another one out," and Matt's like, "No, I'm good."
It's proof, Matt. Alex didn't even want you there.
Oh, for sure.
It's true.
Didn't even.
That's what he said.
But you're the real OG.
It was live action fishing. Live
Yeah,
action
so
sport fishing in Key
Jaeger
West.
with live action sport fishing was the shit. He took us out, and we were originally we're gonna like split the trip in half. It's like 8 hours or 6 hours or something. We're gonna do half shark, half tarpon, and we go out. I catch a smaller lemon shark, and then we see a huge, like, giant fucking lemon shark come in, and then Matt caught like a medium-sized one, which was awesome. We got really good footage of that, and we got to touch them, which was real cool. That was on my bucket
That
list.
shit was crazy, bro. Seeing them come in from so far out.
Oh, and we were basically out, like, I don't know, 5 miles offshore or something, but it was 2 feet deep, and had like a piece of chum in the water. It wasn't downstream, but the way that the current
It
was
was
coming,
down
it was
current.
like, yeah.
Or it was
And
up.
so we just see
yeah,
these
we were
giant.
down current.
Well, we were up current, and it was going
Yeah.
down. But regardless,
You know,
we just see these giant ripples going through the water, and it's like a 10-foot lemon shark, like just beefy as shit. And so me and Matt caught those, which is why we got the shark tattoo, the lemon shark tattoos. And then we go tarpon fishing, and we see a vessel being escorted by a bunch of like Coast Guard boats with
That shit
50
was
cows
cool.
come in.
That shit was
And
cool.
then we see a storm coming in from a far ways away, and like some ships get enveloped by it. And we're like, that looks nasty.
And this
And so we
entire
ended up having to-
time, we were like sitting like, and he's watching the radar, and we see like the bait ball like literally going up and down through like the depth, and we see tarpon just like hitting the fucking top and like slapping the water and shit.
Just,
Yeah.
I think they
And
call
he's
it
just, like,
rolling.
Whatever, yeah, rolling, whatever
Yeah.
it is, and he's like the captain sitting there, just like repositioning us the entire time. It was
Did we
it was
hook?
awesome.
Didn't we hook one, or at least got like a bite, and then it just was never solid from the?
I don't
think we
I
might
don't
have
know.
got there.
I can't remember.
'Cause they-
but there was
those- I-
3 or
they
4
spit
other
the
boats
hook.
right there.
They spit the hook hardcore.
Yeah. If you ever go
The boat-
tarpon fishing,
The boat
Yeah.
next to us pulled a grouper, didn't they? A smaller
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
oh, this is a big
Yeah,
one. I thought
that was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty good sized.
And
I mean,
so,
it wasn't
anyways,
like a Goliath grouper though. Like it
no,
was.
that's still pretty hefty.
Yeah.
It was a
That's pretty
beefy
cool.
boy. So we get back there, and Jaeger by now knows that we're a bunch of rednecks and hillbillies, and he's like, "All right, these guys like to party. There's a barracuda up here. Watch this!" And he's throwing chunks of fish into the water. And these barracuda are coming under the boat and just snagging the fish and running. And so he throws another one and waits with his gaff. Tries to hook it with a gaff, and it just rips out of his hands and just takes off. And we're like, well, you lost that. And all of a sudden we see it pop up. And
the
all-
entire time we're doing this, we're in a downspout. It's raining some cold ass rain on us in Key
Yeah.
West.
Because that storm that I mentioned
was
before had come in.
Fucking cold.
That was really cold. Because it was,
Watched a
85
badass
degrees
water
out.
spout form.
yeah, while
from
all this is
fucking
going on, we're
ocean
trying to catch
sky.
the... Yeah, and it moved from land to ocean and like back and forth. And we're over there trying to get his gaff back from a barracuda.
It was coming, like,
small
right at
tornado going
us.
on over there.
Yeah, the water
Yeah,
spout was like
it
coming right at
probably
us.
half a
and
mile away.
We even had the.
He was like, "Do you guys
conversation
want to
of, like,
leave?" And we're like, "No." Uh-oh.
It was a really fun
Well,
time. Nick, what did we do that day?
Matt.
Some of us have good internet.
You weren't there, Jewel. You don't even know.
They rode around on
No.
scooters and ate some tacos, and that was about it.
We did hang
I
out.
I did
on
get the
some
gaff
of that.
back.
I really want some Cuban food now.
I was about to say, shout out Kim's Cuban.
God, that sounds so good right now.
Matt's kind of back.
Hi, Matt.
dude, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know what's going on.
Are you going through a tunnel?
I do.
It's okay if you're going through a tunnel. I can't even tell if you're frozen anymore. Okay, you're
I'm
good.
just
It
pissed.
didn't move. You didn't move for like fucking 3 seconds. I was so confused.
It should still be uploading, right?
Matt's over here like, I'm the
So,
thinker.
so
Yes.
far,
Good old Cox. 940 down, but can't hold stable for shit. And Up was doing 55, and I only pay for 40. Still can't hold stable for shit.
Mine has the same
Shout out,
problem.
Cox.
Don't worry.
Don't shout out
Ooh,
Cox.
Oh no, you like I'm so ready for AT&T to be actually established in this neighborhood. I'm out.
Matt had to move back to his hometown. He loved it so much.
Never left.
hometown
Shout out
boy.
Harry.
Don't shout out Harry.
Shout out
either.
Josh.
Stop.
Else from
Hey, they
What
have
else
like
from-
they have like 3 pizza places now. What more do you want?
That's true. And a
They
good
have 3?
Mexican restaurant.
El Niños?
Don't talk
No,
smack.
Arroyo's is really good.
That's
El
not bad
Nino
at that.
sucks.
Eh,
El
miss
Nino's is
Oklahoma.
trash.
It's okay for
and
what
food.
it is.
I'd have to go back and
good.
try it.
You know what would make
What other-
El Ninos a whole lot better? Not leaving my
Better food?
number for a 14-year-old. That'd be great. You know,
Actual
long
Mexican
time
not
ago.
food would make
leaving
it
my
better.
number for a 14-year-old when I'm 21.
Yeah,
That
why
was
would you
a
do that?
Statute of
ago.
limitations. Yeah, that was 12 years ago.
Yeah, we're good on that. But even then,
Dude, you just had to exchange texts for 2
Fucked
years
up.
and then you were good.
I think your definition of good and my definition of good are very different. Maybe
She's old
even the
enough now.
state of
What if she called you?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, she's old
Yeah,
enough
let's
now.
get a caller on the line.
I mean, if we're going to look at it that way, my dad's
Well-
wife is like 11 years younger than him. So, sure, she's like 40 now, but at one point, you know, she was 1 and he was 12.
When they met.
I was gonna say, hopefully that's not when that
Started.
Jesus.
What other places in Key West should we shout out?
Kim's Cuban.
I already
did
did
that.
that.
We already did, but you weren't here.
We actually
We'll
didn't
shout
go
him out
to.
again.
We didn't go to Captain Tony's very much. I don't feel like.
Jack Flats. Yeah, I got molested at Captain Tony's.
Oh yeah.
Oh
you did.
my
Whoa,
God.
I don't
That
remember
grandma. that
You don't
grandma
remember
touched your
this?
paint.
The old drunk
Okay.
lady.
Okay, I will
So-
say I am not surprised he doesn't remember that because he was drinking tequila and mezcal, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's not that bad. Here, take a sip of it." Fucking rocket fuel,
Straight
like
gas.
easily rocket fuel.
With
And
like
I-
a quarter
I
of
like-
a lime wedge.
I like to drink, and that was way too spicy for me. It was just-
Delicioso
no, it was not. It was
on
not.
subject.
So,
I basically
Mixed
was
as
putting
well
my
with
mouth
Xanax.
on the exhaust of a car and inhaling. That was how spicy that shit was.
That sounds
It
like a
was
good
awful.
weekend.
It was awful. It was so bad.
So to go into this, Captain Tony's is a very old historical bar in Key West. Very, as we described it to 5 or 6 New York chicks, very rapey bar.
Right, Bar.
It's very dark. There are
You know-
50-year-old underpants and
You're one
bras
to
hanging
talk
from the attic. or hanging
about it
from the
being a
ceiling.
quote unquote rape bar when you got your taint touched.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can vouch.
Did you pay for it?
But it's very.
Nobody tipped afterwards.
You can kind of keep to yourself there. It's not like everybody crammed all into a small space. So we went there a little bit.
Wait,
We were playing
what do you
pool.
mean? What do you mean nobody's cramped in there? When you go into the men's bathroom, there's a urinal and a toilet, and there is nothing dividing those.
Yeah, you're not
Very
cramped.
hard to get
It's
to.
all open.
It's very,
That is not.
it's very hard to get to the bar.
Open floor
That's
plan.
very cramped. You know,
Yeah, but
that's
it
the
wasn't
only
like
place-
Dirty Harry's where you had to wade through
Not the
40
butt.
people to get to the bar, and then we were stuck at a little 4-person table. Fertelny wasn't there, so stop shaking your head.
Okay,
Dirty
but
Harry's
that's the
was
only
cramped.
place. That's the only place that I've been pissing at a urinal, and somebody's been walked in and noticed a toilet in front of them with no barrier, and be like, "Yeah, it's fine." And
What's wrong with
pissed.
that?
I feel like the
Okay,
hog.
I'm okay with it. I would be okay with it if it was any of you guys, a random person.
Well,
Not so
did
much.
that.
did you go to the bathroom in Hog's Breath?
I don't want him to know my
Yeah.
measurements.
Well, at Hog's Breath, the urinal touched the sink.
Oh, way smaller.
And they
Drew,
were on the
way
same
smaller.
wall.
Calm down. That's better.
So you're standing
Breath
there with
was
your dick
way
in
too
your
cramped.
hand, and your
Yeah, no,
crotch is level
I-
with the sink, and someone's
I had
washing
to
their
deal
hands.
with trying to piss and talking to Alex while he's in the stall next to me shitting because he's got whatever his medication, and it already smells like death, and he has not dropped a deuce yet. And I have to deal with that. And then I immediately walk out, and Matt's just like, "Oh yeah, this dude cornered me," and was just like, "Oh, these fucking people."
Oh yeah,
and when
I forgot about
Like,
that.
Fedora man.
no, Fedora Man number one.
Yeah,
We have number one for a reason.
Yep. Fedora man number 1. Little short stack, gray tank top, or no, gray t-shirt. Fucking V-neck, of course. And some like Argyle khaki shorts or Argyle parachute shorts, whatever the hell. Cargo shorts, that's what I was looking for. Fucking
You're on
pinned
the
me in the
parachute
corner
side.
and was essentially trying to talk me into beating some people up with him.
This is not
Drunk
the
as
same
shit.
story as being touched in the taint, by the way.
It's not.
Yeah, we
the,
got
like,
off of that because Will went on a
the
tangent
best-
about being crowded.
The best part of that is just literally for the next 25 to 35 minutes of watching that guy bounce between the bars in the area we were in, and just like trying to get people into his like corner. Like he was just like, I feel like he was trying to get people to buy him drinks the entire time. Because you could just see him like talk with one group, and he would like kind of like, you would like see him talking happy, and then immediately like they would get pissed off and just like, bro, you need to go, and he'd bounce to the next group.
I'm pretty sure he
was the
got
entire
bounced
time.
out of the bar. I'm pretty sure he got
He
kicked
did,
out of Hog's
absolutely, 100% he did.
Anyway,
That place
we'll go
was
back
too
to Captain
cramped.
Tony's real quick. So
Best bar.
we can't
Shout out
gloss
Captain
over
Tony.
me being molested.
I mean, it's
Anyway.
not that big a deal.
Who was I
got your
sitting
butt
next to
kicked
when
by
it
an old
happened?
lady.
Was it you, Nick, or was it Will that we were standing by when we watched Matt get molested?
So I didn't see it. So Matt thought it was me messing with him. I was.
Yeah. I think I was standing next to you,
Alex.
Nick.
Yeah, I think I was talking to
Must
Alex
have
when it
been.
happened, and we turned around and we just see I didn't see it because I just saw the old lady stumbling up the stairs.
When I was getting
She was
ready
drunk.
to shoot my shot, you were
At
Close
pool.
to me,
At
Will.
pool. Jesus Christ.
no at the rape
I'm
bar.
about
I
to
said
shoot
that
my
on
shot.
purpose. When I was trying to shoot my shot at the rape bar. So anyway, we'll go in. We were playing pool.
So it's like
It was my
this.
turn to shoot. So we were sharing pool cues. Will was on the side of the table where my cue was, so I walked around to him and got the cue. Thought Will was still standing behind me. I had to lean over half the table, pretty much on my toes, to take the shot. And I feel a full-on hand not touch my ass, but under my ass, and straight up grabbed my nuts from behind. And I
I
just
think
kind of
they,
started giggling because I thought it
He
was
didn't
Will.
react.
It
I
didn't
think they
react
need a
at
visual
all.
representation. Here's me and Alex. Here's you. You're right here, and she was just like, okay.
Yeah, just like that. Anyway, so I continue taking my shot at pool, and I look up, and all of my friends that I thought may be behind me are standing on the other side of the table. I turn around, and this elderly lady, probably in her 60s, is stumbling backwards with a friend chasing her saying, "I'm so sorry."
I remember this.
So I was molested by an elderly lady, and I've had wet dreams about it ever since.
I was about to say he's probably not complaining that much.
You also may make a lot of people mad saying 60 is elderly.
I'm 30. 60 is
don't,
elderly.
don't be old. Don't be old.
Yeah. Hashtag be born a millennial.
I mean, he didn't say it was a bad groping. Old ladies got.
I also
go.
didn't say that
She had
elderly is bad.
experience.
Elderly's
No, you
great.
didn't.
You've seen some shit.
Captain Tony's
She
a
taught
12
me
out of
something.
10.
She taught
She
me I
has,
love
she-
having my nuts grabbed from behind. That's fucking awesome.
in a dark bar.
In a dark, rapey bar. It was probably one of her bras hanging on the ceiling that was like 40 years old.
It's one of the first ones.
40 years of dust.
God.
I'd put that up when Eisenhower was president.
That's a little more than 40 years.
I have no idea. That's one of the 5
I was in
presidents that I know.
Eisenhower was in the late 40s because he was after World War II.
Oh, he's a smart guy over here.
It was
paper
actually
on him is the only
53
reason why.
through 61.
There you go. It's
That's
after
how old the
40s,
lady
late
was.
40s. Yeah, 53 to 61. Nailed it.
You somewhere around there, probably.
Yeah. She had a good time. I had a good time.
That's all that matters.
Her pinky stunk of a little bit of butthole. It's not that big a deal.
Not butthole. It was no butthole. It was all scrotum. But
That boy,
it
that
was
boy shit
it was
herself.
under
He's
nut
okay. We
scrotum.
can talk about butthole.
It was from
I was
under
really
cheese.
sad. I was
She
really
got the
sad our
cheese.
cigar guy was gone.
That was probably the craziest thing of just the difference between us going a couple years ago and going last year. It's holy shit, the cigars
It's
were
been,
really expensive.
5 or
They
6
were
years.
insanely expensive.
We used to have a guy that he just had his little stand on the corner, and it was like a roll, cart thing that he would roll around, and he had they're a couple bucks maybe, and just all sorts of every type of cigar, every shape and phallic type. object you could think of. Real good. But no,
Cheap.
I think he might have died in the hurricane. I don't know.
But also, like, was there
That could have been it.
I don't
RIP.
remember seeing the guy on the tricycle that had like the speakers on the back and all the like.
I don't think I didn't see
LEDs
him
and
either.
stuff on his wheels. I think he's gone too. Goddamn Katrina taking people out.
Awkward.
Well, we
I have
did
no
get
comment.
You
into.
stunned him.
Well, I want to
He
go
wasn't
back because
ready.
we did get into Fedora Man 1. We might want to throw in Fedora Man 2.
That's fine. Can you do that while I go take a leak?
You have 5 minutes, bro.
But I have to pee now.
Go on,
Will,
hamster
you've
bladder.
got 5 minutes. Wait.
So, anyway, the following night, we met some friends that we had met down there at a sports bar, and where a lot of us learned that hockey is a great sport, and we're still watching it to this day.
Shout out Rangers.
It was, shout out New York Rangers. It was
Bandwagon
postseason,
fans.
round 1, game 7. You can't call it a bandwagon when they're not a good team. They haven't been a good team in a while. Now they finally are.
You can bandwagon anything.
That's true, I guess. Anyway, so we're these ladies that we met from New York were big Rangers fans. They invited us out. We came out where they're teaching us all about hockey. We're watching the hockey game, having a good time, having some drinks. And this guy comes in a LeBron James jersey, I believe. And again, some Argyle
Kobe.
cargo shorts.
Wasn't it a
Was
Kobe
it a Kobe
one?
jersey?
Wasn't it gold?
Yes,
and
that's right. R.I.P.
purple?
Kobe. Yes, it was a Lakers jersey. Comes in and sits down across the table from me, which is weird in and of itself, and immediately just starts talking to himself in third person, but he's saying my name. So I said, "What?" And it startled him. And then
first
he
mistake.
asked me, said what? And then he started conversing with me, which is like, whatever, you know. And the guy is drunk, so I'm just trying to entertain him until he walks away so nothing, gets out of hand. Then the guy asks me my name. I tell him my name's Matt. And apparently the reason why he was saying my name is because his name is Matt. So we were best
Stars
friends at that
aligned.
point. So we were conversing back and forth over this and that and just trying to, like I said, kind of just keep the guy from freaking
Be
out.
best friends.
Not tell him to just leave. Yeah, we were making friends. And at one point, he started talking to one of the girls that was sitting next to me. And he said something she didn't agree with. And she said she just told him no or something along the lines of that. And he called her a bitch. So, I kind of stood up and was like, nah, dude, we're not going to do that. Calm down. And then he got all pissy. So needless to say, he was also in a fedora. So that's why he was Fedora Man 2. I hate all of you.
Not threatening. Not a threatening person in a fedora.
Yeah, not a threatening person at all. But yeah, so me and drunk men in fedoras like altercations. That's our thing.
They're attracted to you. I bet they're all named Matt.
Probably.
So, Jewel, you haven't
What are
said
you
anything
doing?
for the last hour. Do you have anything to throw in?
That was asshole to hassle. Mm-mm.
Here for the laugh
Two
track.
plungers.
I think Jewel gets the sign out in a minute.
I think Jewel gets hard on from our conversations. That's the only reason why he's here.
You're right.
Well,
That
funny
would
'cause-
explain why he jumps in Discord for like 2 hours and then says, all right, I'm going to get off here. And
Yeah,
didn't
it's
say
him.
a single
That's
thing.
him.
the
He's actually just
entire
beating
time
his
he's
meat
in
the whole
Discord.
time.
Just jerking
That's
it.
enough material for me.
2 hours is pretty good.
Matt
Stop
talks.
that
Proud of you.
recording.
Probably makes it hard with all the arguing that happens. Probably makes him
I feel like-
hard, sure.
Does arguing get you off?
Do you have an outro or something? Something we need to know about, hear about?
Discuss.
Very
Yeah, I have a
taking-
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh, we can talk about the game probably, since it's
Yeah,
fresh.
Diablo.
We don't have to be
Diablo
right
lots to say
exactly
about
an
that.
hour. I bet, dude.
Yeah, Diablo 4 beta, if you pre-purchased it, was out over the weekend. Shit was phenomenal, except goddamn Druid and Necromancer was excluded. But
Matt, did
the
you
open...
get a kill on the boss?
No, I did not. I didn't
Oof.
really worry about it.
It's rough.
I'll probably solo it with like 17 undead armies next week.
You will definitely
No,
not.
Necromancer.
You will not.
You will die multiple times.
Apparently,
Alex
like 3 rogues
You-
killed it by themselves. So
may actually enjoy that game because it is very, very close to Lost Ark.
yes,
It's
it's a
not
good one.
like
They did
Sure, I'll
really
play
great.
it. I
The
didn't
open
play
beta is
Diablo
next
3.
weekend, so you can play
Give
it
it
for
a try.
free next weekend. Give it a
It's on
shot.
my list.
It's a good
It's
one.
not. You literally
I
have a
don't know
computer
why.
for no reason.
I don't know
For my
why my
friends.
brain finally clicked, but I'm having the hardest time looking at Fratelli right now because your mustache and your fucking little flavor saver make an arrow pointing towards your nose.
It's like
Is it-
Avatar.
Ooh,
It's
Avatar
ruining.
I like it.
It's
I like it.
ruining
Bro.
my brain right now.
Will's about to die.
I don't know. Stop
On that
smiling.
note-
Stop smiling. That ruins it. Stop smiling. Wait for
Nope.
it.
On that
Wait for
note,
it.
I
Wait
think
for it.
it's
There it
time for the P&I shot and sign off, boys. Will
That
can't
sounds like a
look at
good
anybody
plan.
anymore.
is. He's Avatar, the last virgin.
Last virgin bender. He's the master of all virgins.
Don't touch me there.
He's a proud cum bender.
Instead of riding
Dude,
a
that is what
Oh my
M. Night
God.
Shyamalan needed in his movie to make it worth it.
Oh my god.
God.
That's a twist. Oh,
instead
Oh
of
my God.
instead of riding Appa around
It got
big,
no. It got
big air buffalo, he just rides big fat bitches.
Nope. I understand where the
get
hair
free
from his
head.
unibrow. I understand where the hair from his unibrow came from. That little spot right there. Yep.
It's a copy
Put your finger.
paste.
Yep. Now put your finger up there and show the
At
class you are grasping at straws, saying the rest of it's growing.
Grasping at middle mustache hairs.
It doesn't exist.
I have kind of the same problem. Mine's a little better, but
Will's the only one that doesn't have it.
it's super thin.
Yeah.
Jules is pretty defined. Look at that.
It's weird that Will's got it filled in here, but then all this is just gone.
Yeah, all
That's
my hair.
fell
that's
down.
God's way of saying, please don't kill yourself.
You can't have
You
hair on
gotta
your
give him
head,
something.
but your chest, ass cheeks, upper thigh, back, shoulders. It's great.
I don't have shoulder hair.
Oh,
Will can vouch for the ass cheek hair, though.
I mean, I can't.
I guess
really-
technically we all can now after Alex released my leaked OnlyFans photo.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Call it peeing in the wind.
Oh,
All right, Matt. Give us our outro.
It's good to be back, boys.
it is
It's
really
good
good
to
to
be
be
back.
back. It's not my outro. It's Jules' time.
Oh,
Let's get them
Oh,
plugs.
God.
Get that shot, Jewel.
all right.
here he goes.
What
gotta
the
plug it
fuck are you
first.
taking a shot out of?
Are we doing this?
I like it.
What's happening? Why am I by
Wait,
myself? Why am I by myself?
Oh no.
God.
Matt doesn't have underwear
So-
on.
Oh,
God.
I'm disgusted.
By
wanna
the
throw up.
way, this is a no pants shot
Oh yeah. Hey.
for the Pants Not Included podcast. Find us everywhere on social media at Pants Not Included or Pants Not Included podcast, depending on what you go to. I don't know.
Except on
You'll
Twitter.
See it at the end of the video.
Except on Twitter.
That's Pants Excluded.
Pants sexcluded.
Pants Excluded.
The
God
bowl
damn it,
just
Will.
get blurred.
Yo, it's the thing in the back. It's just...
Now your shot's
Oh my
blurred.
God.
Hey, I stood up for this, took my pants off. If I'm by myself, I'm going to kill myself tonight. I swear to God.
Oh my
Promise.
god.
Promise.
This is where the name of the podcast came from. So enjoy as we take our no pants shot.
Me boys.
Here, here.
Seltzer.
Ooh.
Will took them all the way off. Jesus.
Spicy.